Welcome to Scout and Scouting, where we learn scouting stuffs. Today, in episode 9 of season 1, we will measure height via reflection method. In this episode, we will estimate height of this building. But before that, our requirements are a reflector like a mirror or a bowl of water, and a measuring tape or a rope or a bamboo which will be equal to the height of us from ankle to eye. Back to the scenario. First of all, we need to place the reflector at a random position C. Then place the bamboo in such a way that one end of it is at C and the other is at D. After that, stand at point D with attention position. Now without moving head, just look at the reflector with one eye. If you can see the top of the building in the reflector, then AC or the distance from the building to the reflector will be equal to the height of the building. If you cannot see the top of the building, then try the same process by moving the reflector away or close to the building. Welcome to Scout and Scouting, where we learn scouting stuffs. In episode 10 of season 1, we will estimate height by pencil method. For this method, we need a pencil, a scale, and we need 2 persons including you. Let us consider that we are going to estimate the height of the tree. First, one of the scouts has to stand under the tree in an attention position. Another scout has to go at least 50 meters away with a pencil in hand. Then he or she has to straighten their right hand towards the other scout. Now the pencil has to be in such a position that the top of the pencil is at level with the hand. Then he has to put his cheek at the shoulder and close left eye. After that, the scout has to see if the pencil aligns with the other scout's ankle. If no, the scout has to go back until it aligns. For simplifying things, we will see it in the eye of other scout. After we find the required position, the scout has to move the pencil up until it coincides with the top of the head of other scout. Consider that height as x centimeter. Then again move the pencil up until it coincides with the top of the tree. Consider that height as v centimeter. Consider that height as z centimeter. With the obtained information, we can make the following formula. Then just input the value and find out the height of the tree. Welcome to Scout and Scouting, where we learn scouting stuffs. And today, in episode 10 of season 1, we are going to measure height via decimeter to meter method. For this method, we just need a ruler or scale with meter or centimeter measurement. First of all, we need to choose the object whose distance needs to be measured. In here, which is the tree. Secondly, we have to take 11 steps away from the tree. Then put a scale at that place. After that, take another step away. Now you have to lie down and close one eye. Then you have to see the top of the tree. Mark the place where the top of the tree and the scale coincides. Let the value of the scale where it coincides with the tree be x. Now convert x decimeter to meter. That can be easily done by conversion. 10 decimeter is equal to 1 meter. That meter is the height of the tree. Welcome to Scout and Scouting, where we learn scouting stuffs. Today, in episode 11 of season 1, we will measure the width of a river via light sound method. For this, we need a sound source like a drum or steel utensils. Anything by which we can make sound. And at last, we need a stopwatch. We also need 2 persons in this method, including you. So let's get going. We need both of the scouts to stay at the 2 sides of the river. One of them will have the sound producer, and let us consider him as A. The other scout is B, who will have the stopwatch. Now A and B have to be at the same line. At first, the A will make noise, and by saying that, B will start the stopwatch. Then B will stop the watch when he hears the sound. Now let the time in stopwatch be t. Then the width of the river will be t times 1120 foot or t times 340 meter. Welcome to Scout and Scouting, where we learn scouting stuffs. Today in episode 12, we will use light sound method to estimate height. Also in this episode, we need a drum or something to produce sound and a stopwatch. Along with these, we need two sticks which will be aligned at a 30-degree angle. We're considering one end as C and the other as E and D. Today we're estimating something big, which is a hill. First, we need a scout to go at the top of the hill with the sound producer. We're considering him or her as A. Then another scout B will place the 30-degree apparatus at random distance in plain land. We also need to keep the stopwatch. By opening one eye, B will look at the CD of the apparatus. If he or she cannot see the top of the hill via CD, then he or she has to move backward or forward. When we see the top of the hill coinciding CD, then hold that position and give a signal to A to start the next step. At first, the A will make noise, and by saying that, B will start the stopwatch. Then B will stop the stopwatch when he hears the sound. Now let the time in the stopwatch be t. Then the height of the hill will be t times 1120 foot or t times 340 meter. Welcome to Scout and Scouting, where we learn scouting stuffs. Today in episode 13 of season 1, we will measure width of a river by compass method. For today's process, we just need a compass where we will ignore the needle and just focus on the 0 degree and 45 degree. At first, choose a static object at the opposite side of the river. In our case, it's the tree. Point that place as C. Firstly, we need to align the compass in such a way that the 0 degree is just at the tree. Consider that point as A. Remember, if we use a compass, just ignore the needle. Then move to the left until the 45 degree aligns with the tree. Let the place be B. Now that distance from A to B is equal to the width of the tree or equal to AC.